Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Musical People and Journeys, the July shows. When I say shows, let me explain how we would normally do things. Normally, we review about 12 albums over 2 shows, and we do it in a festival style. So, the opening act right through to the kind of headline act, and then myself and my team, we just review or give our personal ratings out of 5. However, what this show is about to do is an edited version of that, of a single album review. So if you just want to listen to a single album review out of the 6, you're just interested in doing one rather than to listen to the Who show, then here's your opportunity. I hope you enjoy it. As I say, it is edited, so therefore there's going to be references to maybe things that were said earlier, and if that intrigues you and you want to listen to the Who show, it's all up on our YouTube channel, so please like and subscribe as well. That would be amazing if you could like and subscribe just to make us feel good. That would be fantastic. I hope you enjoy the format, and keep on rocking, and I hope you enjoy. Well, next, let me tell you who is next. We're going back into space. We're going back into space with Fallen Sanctuary and their album Terra Nova. Did this bring up a conjure terror for you, Trish? Did it, or did it take you back to outer space and the rock god heavens?
I think I am in outer space. Right, let me have a look here. So this is an up-tempo power metal with lots of melodies and emotional tunes. I found it the kind of album to play when you're a bit down and lonely, as the opener and the title track Terra Nova with its super fast drumming and guitars lifts you up. It's an album that's mixed with ballads in the album Wait For Me, Stay with acoustic guitars. Broken Dreams, whose title speaks for itself, is totally power ballad. An album that makes you want more.
Simon, did this leave you wanting more, or did you want to fall down and not crawl out the sanctuary?
Yes. This is another sort of really. I really enjoyed the album. I particularly liked it when the band tried to be a little bit heavier on some of the tracks. It's more of a personal preference, but I do like the sort of. I do veer more towards the heavy side of metal. I think in particular, I can't remember the names of the songs now. I really enjoyed the album. Some of the singing was a bit of a miss for me. Sometimes his voice went a bit off, and sort of missed on a few songs. They also seemed a bit short. I'm not sure if that's just me, or just where I saw it, but the songs just seemed a little short. Overall, I quite enjoyed it. It's a good album.
Paul, Terra Nova, Fallen Sanctuary, Paul.
Fallen Sanctuary, Terra Nova, which one?
Well, the album's Terra Nova, the band's Fallen Sanctuary. It's all mixed in. It was all a mixed band.
It doesn't matter anyway.
Yeah, does it matter, really? I mean, no. Oh, sorry, Paul. We're reviewing the Testament now.
Okay. Fallen Sanctuary, right? A brand new band comprising of Serenity vocalist George Newhouser and Tempest vocalist guitarist Marco Pastoroni. And if I'm murdering these names, I don't care really. That's how I'm going to pronounce them. On first listen, you think, here we go again, another duo power band that have an overactive use of a drum machine. I mean, when will these people realize that a good drummer can make a good band, A great band, sorry. On careful listening, though, the album is a lot more than that. It's a mixture of power metal, melodic metal, AOR, and includes 2 power ballads, of which Broken Dreams is far the better and possibly the best track on the album. If this album ended at 10 tracks, it would have been a solid offering. But the addition of a weak bonus track and 3 instrumental versions of the tracks on the album just drag it out far too long.
Oh, well, let's go to our power metal guru then. Was this a Fallen Sanctuary for you, mate? Did this blast you off? Did you want to go to Terra Nova, Will?
bit of a long way to go, isn't it? A bit far
Would
away.
be.
I don't really know the way. So back to the difference between the genres. I'd forgotten, but the perfect example of what power metal is when you listen to like the first 10 seconds of Terra Nova, when it's that very like sort of distorted, obnoxiously fast guitar with just pure joy. That's probably power metal. I really liked, again, it's metal, and I have slight bias because I really like metal. Yeah, it was very good. The vocalist, like Simon said, there were quite a few times where the voice just sort of grated on me, and it didn't really feel like it was fitting properly with everything that was going on. But it's just a sort of solid good album. It did kind of make me want to listen to better power metal, and when there's bands like Dragon Force and Glory Hammer, and that there's better power metal out there, but it's solid, decent. Yeah.
Okay. I didn't think it was solid at all. I thought it was very poor in comparison to the things that we've listened to kind of recently, and even when we come up to kind of Civil War and Pirates, and I felt this. I mean, I know power metal is cliche, but there is ways of doing cliche, and this was really cliche. I mean, and it wasn't. You're absolutely right. His voice was not good. I got bored. I got bored of this album. Actually, I didn't think it was great. It was really solidly produced. There was some good guitar riffs in there, but it was distinctly average. A very average kind of power metal band in comparison to what is currently out there, and it just didn't work for me. There was just too many pause right. I'd say this welcome. The voice wasn't great. The only saving grace was some of the musically it was solid, but just nothing really kind of fitted in for me. And I say I love my power metal, but it's got to be good. Anyway, so distinctly average for me. Not the best out there, that's for sure, in terms of the power metal. So, right, okay, let's find out our ratings then. Trish,
4 out of 5.
You're on a 4 run. You're liking your 4s, Trish. Simon,
I'm going to go with a 3 for this one.
3. Paul,
3 for me too as well.
3 for me. And Will,
3.5.
3.5.
Love my 0.5s.
2.5 for me. 2.5. Well, as I kept going, it was average, so it gets a very distinctly average kind of score. 7, 10.5, 14.5. I mean, it's still got 6, 17. I mean, that's pretty. I mean, we are very kind of forgiving. I think we, as I say, we haven't got the choppers on this podcast. So okay, so moving swiftly on, we move into the next band on stage.